So at the moment there's nothing really happening here. What I'm seeing is that price is continuing following order flow at this current stage. There's no trade here for me. There's probably no trade for me until at least we get to previous day's highs to look for shorts, only because of how like corrective this is. Price is very, but at the end of the day, like, we are very bullish still. So we'll see how price reacts around the previous day's highs on both assets, and then we'll see what happens there. 4 hours, as you can see, we're still very bullish. As you can see, price respects this OB very well. As you can see, to the 50%. Look at the bodies. So the bullishness is still intact. Now, of course, this wick is a gap. It is a gap. Quadrums. So we are now approaching that, and then we'll most likely be approaching this, which is the previous day's highs. So that's what I'll be waiting for. But let's see. On the weekend, I was anticipating this to be a manipulation to maybe come back a little, at least to this sell side, to then maybe come back higher again. But let's see what happens. I'm not that like, and this is the OB that took out this buy side. So let's see what happens. Price is very corrective. Like, as you can see, we have been bullish since 9 p.m. So, and then 15 minutes, there's nothing really here for us to say what's going to happen next. You know what I mean? So, and then even the M1, it's very corrective. Like, this is nothing here for me to even be looking at a trade. So, of course, you know, we have this breaker here with this inversion there. This is the last FEG before we broke these lows, so it makes sense to come here and go higher if that's the case, but it doesn't fit the plan, so we can't get involved in anything. So yeah, I can see his price now engineering liquidity. As you can see, we're still seeing this. If we go to the 2 minute, we're still seeing this OB being respected, this inversion being respected. Now, because we've taken previous day's highs, okay, I would like to see what happens next, right? On the M1, there isn't really anything here, really. If we go to the M2, so if I do see a closure below this here, this is a sell, because how fast price came, that's not bad. 16 ticks, it's not a bad stop. To at least disrupt these levels, and probably most likely, if I can see any equal lows, it's probably these equal lows here. That's what I'm seeing. These clean equal lows, they're nice. So also these clean equal lows if price does follow through that much, but let's see. First we want to see how price reacts over here. That'll be nice. Be a good look. Are we in? Yeah, we are now. Yeah. But let's see. Let's see. Of course, like we're still very bullish. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 candle here is an OB. Here we still have this fair value gap. BC. So it all depends what happens. All depends what happens. Not gonna rush anything. It's Monday. It's not that deep. The context is basically, you know, it's Monday. We didn't have TGI Friday on Friday. So Monday we could come take out the previous day's highs, which is the weekly high. The previous week high also have an SMT. Come a bit lower. Come lower. And then go from there. So let's see. I won't get in anything until this is broken. So but shorts are nice from here. But let's see, because it's not our time to be looking for anything either. I will take partials along the way, because we have this. Higher time frame SMT. But I will also take partials at New York Open. I'll be paying attention. I'll see what happens. Like, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't go up. Not that, like, it's just playing the edge, just to get a little bit of a grasp of the market. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Now my area to watch is going to be this area here. If price does indeed come to this area here and gets respected, CB, if that gets respected, we see this happen like that. My stops goes here. We have minimized it. Stops there and stops here. So let's see what happens. ES created clean equal lows here. Now 350 is going to come into play. Either 350 does this, we see one spike higher, comes lower towards the sell side into this buy side. Or 350 does this, and then we have to be aggressive with our stops. I'll only move my stop here once we take out these lows. And ideally, if we displace below this, if we displace above this, below this, then I want to see this act as resistance, as it was acted as support. This is what drove price higher. Now I want to see this act as resistance. I'll take two contracts off here. Have to be aggressive is because of this. The price still hasn't taken this out on ES. That's why I have to be aggressive with my management. I want to see if ES comes and takes out this high. Why does it make sense to take some partial? Because of this inversion here. Took sell side, so that's why it makes sense to take partials here and be aggressive with the stops. Of course, now if this displaces below, then I would like to see this act as resistance. Only when this low gets taken. There we go. Only when we take out these equal lows, then I'll take more partials off. Okay. And that's the whole TP done. There we go, guys. As easy as that.